Hello friends, welcome to my new channel. This is for grade 2 children, my learning ladder, English for class 2. In this book, the first chapter is A House for All. Very interesting story for you. Page number 9. Students, listen carefully. In a thick green forest stood a lonely wooden house. A frog passed by the wooden house one day. A frog passed by the wooden house one day. Knock, knock. Who lives here? Asked the little frog. There was no answer. The frog hopped inside along with her two babies and plenty of fruits. They lived happily in the green forest. What do you mean by forest? Forest have trees, animals, birds, lot of plants, flower plants, fruit trees, and waterfalls, river, everything in the forest. Here, thick green forest. It's full of green. Imagine yourself in a thick green forest. A lonely wooden house is standing there, alone. What do you mean by wooden house? A house made up of wood. Okay. Next, a frog passed by the wooden house one day. One day, a frog with their two babies passed the wooden house and think itself, what a house is this? It's very looking nice. Shall we stay inside? What do you want to do first? We want to check anybody is inside the house. She think herself and slowly hopped there and knocked the door. Tuck, 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 tuck. If anybody there, she asking. But it was any answer? No. There is nobody inside the house. The house was empty. So there was no answer. The frog very happy. They happily, along with their two babies, the frog hopped inside the house with plenty of fruits and they lived happily. They started to live there with their two babies. What do you mean by, did you know that frog can live both land and in water? Yes, it's amphibian animals. It's capable to live in both land and in water. So it's called amphibians. What did the frog see in the forest? A lonely wooden house. What did the frog see in the forest? A lonely wooden house. She lived there happily with their two babies. Next part. One day, a tortoise walked by. Knock, knock. Who lives here? Asked the little tortoise. A frog family, answered the frog. Who answered here? The frog. I am tortoise. I am looking for a place to live in. Can I come in? Asked the little tortoise. Yes, of course, said the frog. The little tortoise, along with her baby boy, lived happily together with the frog family. Okay, first, who spotted out the wooden house first? The frog. And they live with their two babies. After a few days, a tortoise crossed by the way. He also thinking same like a frog. Hey, what a house is this? It's looking very nice. If we are living there, we live happily. Same that thinking, he knocked the door. But this time, the frog answered, I'm inside. I'm a frog family. The tortoise asked to live inside with the frog. I'm tortoise. I'm looking for a place to live in. Can I come in? Asked the little tortoise. The frog have a very good heart to sharing the house with the tortoise. Yes, of course, said the frog. The little tortoise was happy to hear this sound because the frog allowed her to live with her. The tortoise, a little tortoise along with her baby boy. And they lived happily.